August 31st, 2025. It's so nice to be out here in the mornings. We've been going live like every day. So, what is life? It's really just a feeling. Life cannot be a concept. It cannot happen through the brain, such as thoughts. It's more than something intellectual. You can try to discuss it, but life is a feeling. It's something that you feel. Life is happiness. It is caring. It is love. And simply, you have to feel this. There's nothing greater than life, than the life you are. Life, what it is, it's something beyond your thoughts. It's not an idea. And it's beyond your thinking. It is the genuine feeling of who you are. And it feels so great to be alive. Everybody can feel this because fundamentally, the whole world is just life. You can't see it. You can't break it down intellectually. You can't necessarily touch it, hear it, or smell it. So this is why people get confused. But it's actually beyond your thinking. So when you're thinking demonstratingly, you can't feel life at the same time you think. If you're always caught up in your thoughts, then you can't feel the best feeling in the world. It's very simple because it's who you are. And everyone feels this. And this is what everyone is. Underneath your thoughts. It's the greatest feeling. Thoughts are just mechanical. And it actually really, it sucks to think. Because when you think, you either have a question, but the fundamental basis is that you're creating a question. Therefore, you create an answer that satisfies you. Also, you're thinking, you tend to overthink. And if you've never have thunk, it gives you a headache. It makes you dizzy. And you don't want to think anymore. This is what suffering really is. Overthinking and being tied to your thoughts. So, therefore, when this happens, you can't feel the life inside of you. Because you're stuck thinking in your soul, the feeling of life, you're blocking the flow or it's not coming out of you. Because we all are life. Life is fascinating. It is living. It is happiness. It is a liveliness. You cannot feel something better than it. Because all there is life. Nothing you touch, nothing you do outside of you is going to feel better than what you already are feeling, which is your life, who you are. Everyone should be happy. The only reason someone isn't happy is because they're attuned to their thoughts. But who is having these thoughts? You are actually not your thoughts. You're the one having them. Or watching them. So when you get tied to your thought, it makes you sad, angry, and you begin suffering. If you ever suffered before, the culprit, the main cause, was because you're thinking. So Nothing can feel greater. Anything you do or outside of you, nothing can feel greater than what you actually are. You are happiness, pure bliss. Simply our life. It is positive. When you want to watch negativity or something negative, then you're feeding into that negativity. We're only going to be here for a short while. So why not make the best of it? What is your heart truly called to do? What means the most to you? And do you actually do that? Because what means the most to you, it's something you feel. And when you feel something that is real, it's simply not a thought. Actually, you are not your thoughts. You are the feel of life. And thinking comes after that. All your problems, they come from an idea or a thought. It's not really who you are. Anytime you've ever been somewhere or been around somebody, you always feel something. So anytime you've ever been around somebody or you did something, you always felt something. But how keen and how much did you pay attention to that? Because what you feel is real. And most people, when they feel something, they kind of push it to the side. They override it. But what you feel from somebody is how they are. What you feel from an area, that's how it is. This is no guessing. It's not a guess. It's actually real because you feel it. That's why your thoughts don't matter. You can't feel your thoughts. You have an illusion of feeling them. but it's not who you are, because it's just a thinking. The real you feels all the time, and it's the best feeling in the world. But what you pick up from people, they tell you how they are. If someone makes you feel bad, usually the first time you meet them, or they feel off, that's because that's the feedback that it's telling you, what you feel from them. When you do an activity, if you feel bad from it, whatever activity it is, then the feeling is telling you, hey, this is not meant for you. So anything you do that doesn't feel good, that means your body and your spirit is trying to tell you you shouldn't do this. It's the same thing when you're around people. If they don't feel good, you don't feel good being around them, then you shouldn't be. That's a clear indication. If you feel good from doing a certain activity, whatever it is, then that means it's a clear indicator that you feel good from it and you want to do it. It's a good thing because it resonates with you. Everything in your life that feels good, it's going to resonate with you. It's going to feel good. Do you see? It has nothing to do with a thought. It's how it feels. Something that you don't like in your life, something that someone that you don't want to be around, they don't make you feel good. You don't feel good. And this is not a thought. This is an indicator that you don't want to be around that person, or you don't want to do that activity. Nothing is greater than feeling inside of you the life that you are. The things that you're going to want to do the most, or the things that you love. The things that excite you. And then more things will excite you. More things that you'll love. It's who you are. And it is the basis of reality. The basis of our reality is not a thought. It's the feeling. It's the feeling of love. So You can feel the universe right here. You are the universe. And you can feel what God feels. If you do the thing that attracts you the most, that you love the most, which most people don't or aren't, then you bring love into your life. Simply because that's what life really is the feeling of love. So if you do everything with love and do what you love, then you automatically feel love. It's only when you resist it. Stop resisting expressing your love. Anything that doesn't feel good or express love, then you should go the other way. It's our natural state of being. It's really not complex. It's only your mind that gets complex, that can't deal with reality. You can't believe something happened, but it did happen. And that is the glorious thing. And one day it's all going to end. So the only thing permanent is the observer, what you're seeing. You see your thoughts, and you're seeing life. You see through them. And the only other thing that's permanent, it's the same thing, is the feeling of life inside of you. So you come here on this world to be mixed up in the mind, and then everything nudges you because you want to get away from the mind. Inherently, you do. You want to feel the life inside of you. And you want to become stable in this. This is why we are here. In fact, once you do get to this point, you just feel ultimate joy out of you. You're happy all the time. It's there. You just have to allow it. As soon as you constrict it with a thought, you limit it. So then you have a limited feeling or action, which is anger. Hey, boss. You're here every day. You're here every day. That's great. When you constrict your thought or resist what you want, love, then you have a limited experience, which is limit of love. Anger, depression / sadness. You probably won't enjoy your life. So when we limit our love and don't do what we want to do, it's always going to itch at us. we're still going to want to do it. And when we don't limit our love, then we should be joyful all the time, happy all the time, just to feel life in it radiating. So if you're not happy all the time, question yourself why. Simply, we are happiness. And when you limit your happiness, when you limit your love, then you get something that you don't prefer. You restrict who you naturally are. And why would you do that? We aren't simply living life. Living life is bullshit. You always are life, and you're always alive. It doesn't matter what you do. You don't live life. You are life. You go in prison. You go to hell. You die. You go to heaven. You go do any activity in the world. You still are life. It doesn't matter what you do. It's only when you limit yourself, and usually through your thoughts, you limit yourself. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't say this. I can't be this. I'll never be like this. I'm not worthy. Oh, this person said this. That person did that. It's when you constrict yourself that you feel constriction. Life is really an unconstricted state. Only you constrict it. You create tension through the mind. You create stress by a limited thought. By a pessimistic or a negative thought. And if you think about any time that you've ever been angry, it's not something that happened. It's the way, the viewpoint of it, the viewpoint that you had. It is the thought that made you angry, not what actually happened. Think about anything that made you angry. Woo! It's because your thought about it. And you can remember all the past things too. It's not actually what's happening in reality or in front of you. When you get angry, it's the way you're judging it. You are judging it as bad, negative, or anger. But that's not quite so. That's just your judgment, and it's not real. You appealed that, and it happened so simultaneously when you get mad at something. "Ah, I can't take this no more." Or "I hate this." It's simply from your thought. And it happens so fast. But do you see, when you get angry, it's your thought about it. It's your thinking. Good luck. It's your thought about anger that something makes you angry. You were throwing the angerness out there. You don't want to be angry. It's not a natural state. Our natural state is loving, peacefulness, calmness, no struggle, no stress. It's a godlike state, or it is. And so is reality. Reality is letting everything happen. It's not stopping anything. Reality is flowing. And so are you. But it's when you create your thoughts, when you judge things, you're the ones that create anger. You react to a situation. "I can't believe this happened." You create the negativity. Life is just flowing. It's all allowing it to happen. Oops. And that's how we should be. And how we are. You think this about reality? That's just your perspective. There is no thought of reality, and it never is. There never was. Reality, it doesn't care what you think, but it will feed you and make you feel whatever that you think. That's why it allows you to do it. But reality is just happening. There is no bad. Everything is happening without your jurisdiction. And it's the same with your life. Stop saying this is bad. "Oh, why me? Poor little me." Well, you create your life. There's not a problem. Something you don't prefer that you found out, well, now you can create your life and make something you do prefer. Because everyone wants happiness. They want to feel the life inside of them, which is the greatest thing that you could want. It's the only thing to feel. Why we do anything, sex, even having a baby, having a family, doing drugs, going places. We do all this stuff, even when we work. We do all of this stuff so we can feel something. And we want to feel what we are. That's why everything evokes this. This is what we all want. God bless everyone that came in here. Thank you all for being here. And God bless the world. It's when we become stable, still. It's not having patience. It's becoming patience. Everything's flowing. It's at ease. Your whole life is at ease, baby. Don't resist anything happening. And create the life that you want to. People get upset because of their past choices, regrets, or something in the past. You can't change that. And it's gone. It already happened. But you can take the steers of your life and you can control it right now. Doesn't matter what happened. Life is at ease. Why create a problem? Unless you want to create a problem. Unless you want to suffer. Suffering comes from the mind. Think about it. Anytime you got real emotional, there was a thought behind it. Anytime that you had suffering, it's not what's actually happening. It's your thought. That is the source of suffering. Everything's just living. You create the obstacle. There is no and, there is no or. There's no negative. There is nothing bad. A lot of times you suffer People repeatedly suffer from the thoughts of something that happened in the past. So mostly everybody has some type of trauma. But if you see that it's just your thought of something that happened in the past, it was neither good or bad. It's only because you've seen it as bad that it was trauma for you. In fact, every time trauma comes up or something you don't like comes up, it's just a repetition of the past. When we're being here, seeing it, seeing through our thoughts, and observing, we're just seeing it. Our mind becomes still. There's nothing on our mind to antagonize us, to irritate us. When we slow down, simply do nothing, we begin to feel life. What we really are. Nothing feels better than feeling life. Or being alive. Because if you didn't have this awareness of life, if you didn't have life, then you wouldn't feel nothing. You wouldn't exist. You are, though, aware of what's going on. That's why it exists. That's the only way possible it could exist. Through the awareness. There is nothing other than the feeling of life. Who you are. Because who you are is a feeling. It's the most exhilarating, fun, peaceful thing. Because it's a feeling. And it's inherently who you are. When you stop your happiness and things you like or love to do, feel called to do, if you stop this, then you stop your life. You create resistance to what you want to do. Why? I don't know. But it doesn't matter why. and I don't know. You feel things because that's what you feel. Things feel good. Things feel bad. When you get caught up in the head, you have a distortion of reality. You think this, you guess this. Yeah, it's just bullshit. You think this about this person. Who cares? If you feel you don't want to be around someone, or if you don't want to do a certain activity, then don't do it. That's why you feel you don't want to do it. It's not a thought. Your thought keeps you from living life. Whatever you feel good, whatever you feel the pull towards, that's what you want to go experience. We are life, flowing. There's nothing to stop us, and it's always going. Only your thought of some bullshit can actually stop you. So, theoretically, your thought is what stops you. Lap 1001. We are just really love. The feeling of life. It's beyond words. Incomprehensible. But you can feel it. It feels so igniting. Lively. And you can go take this with whatever you do. It doesn't matter what you do. So don't limit your fun. Don't limit the things you want to do. The things that you love. If you limit it, and that's what anger is, you want to get over it. You don't want to feel anger. Because you want to feel the endless life that you are. That's what anger is trying to point you towards. This liveliness that you are. Anger is just a limited viewpoint. It's a constriction of your love. It is hell in its own way. You don't want to feel angry. And when you do feel it, you want to overcome it. That's the whole reason it's there. For you to show you it's not you. And what you really are is this unlimited love. This liveliness. restriction becomes, and limiting yourself comes through your mind. The only thing to really conquer and to settle down, it's more of a settling down, is your mind. You want to slow the pace of your thoughts. Because the less thoughts that you have, the better that, the more that you feel life. Yeah. And the less that you are tied to your thought, so the more that you value a thought, and people usually value it as a negative. Basically, they chain themselves to their thought. But your thought changes. Trauma is just a repetition of the same thought that you had. It's just a repetition of the same thought, which happens for most people. They wake up every day thinking the same thing, which is it usually feels negative. It's a negative thought creates a negative feeling. A negative thought you feel actually is a restriction of your love, because you're not allowing it. You're not having peace. You're not accepting it. Because you're just like, I can't believe it happened. It's always that. I can't believe this happened. But it did happen. Reality is still flowing. It doesn't stop. And that stuff happened in the past. So next time, when something feels restrictive, you will feel it restricting you. You might call it depression. You might call it anger. You might call it sadness. But it's just a restriction of how you feel. And it comes through your thought. And then you feel restricted. Well, just let it go. Don't hold on to that tension. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is accept it. Allow it to be. Surrender. Surrender. Be at ease. There is no problem. The problem is the one you created on your mind. In your mind. And watch when your thought changes. Now there's no problem. Because the problem is the problem itself. Is the thought. God will always take care of you. Reality will always take care of you. Even if you're in a negative state, you think negative things are going to happen, which is a negative state. When you have negative thoughts, it creates a negative reality. That's free will. And when you are in a negative state or something you don't want to feel, that's trying to get you into a positive state. There is only negative you can feel or think, or positive you can feel or think. And your inner being is the feeling of life, which is positive. No one wants to feel negative. And that just goes to show it's not who you really are. So if you have a negative, which is just a limited point of view, change it to a positive one. Anything that's negative, really, it's a trap, a never-ending cycle. But it's for you to go expand and be positive, for you to look at it from a different angle. Or to do something different with your life. Because every time you don't like something about your life, it's the way you feel about it. It's the way it makes you feel. And this is really in particular with lovers. If your lover isn't giving you all you want, you're never going to get all you want. It's not going to happen. In your mind, you think you're going to make it work. That's bullshit. Everyone does it. If your lover doesn't make you feel how you want to feel, then that is the indication that it's not working and that it's not the one for you. There is no working it out because it's already not working. It's a genuine indication that you feel immediately. If it's not working out now, it's not going to work out in the future. And people always have some mythical story in their head. Oh yeah, it's gonna work out. She doesn't love me. She doesn't kiss me. She doesn't give me sex. Oh, but it's gonna work out. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. You feel it's already not. I love all you guys. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Thank you all.
Morning.
Hey, have a nice one.
You too.
I better see you guys in the winter. God bless you all. Don't worry about me. Take your love to the world. Don't be afraid to express your love. Even these celebrities, these rich people, real fancy people, they're all afraid to express love. That's the problem. But it's not really a problem to you. You just express your love. You don't expect anything back. God will guide you. He has an inner compass installed in you. He's there working with you. Reality is working with you. And it's through the feel, you feel the field. And through the field, that's our indication of to what we need to do. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with thinking. That's why people say, oh, I'm stuck in my head. Yeah, of course you're stuck in your head. Because it's not really you. You feel what you need to be doing. If something feels wrong, you get like, something feels wrong. This doesn't feel right. Uh, that's because it didn't. And you shouldn't do it. A lot of people feel wrong, but they still go and do it. Well, then you're gonna get what you deserve. It's not bad, but you get what you deserve. If you're stabbing yourself in the arm and it feels bad, but you can continue doing it, sure. If you're gonna cheat on your significant other, you feel bad about doing it. But many people go and do it. It's actually funny. And all of life is funny. But if you want to see it from a negative point of view, you want to see it from depression, and you can see it for some time, but then you'll want to see it as laughing and loving, because it's who you really are. You always come back to that.